for the upliftment of the workforce. Now, people are working with various kinds of skills. We say skilled laborers and unskilled laborers, right? Now, if you are having a computer knowledge and you work in a IT center, the kind of salary you receive, and a non-computer knowledge person, if he or she is going to work in an IT center, the kind of salary that they receive is totally different. That is what is the major thing that we are talking about. So, it all depends on bridging that gap. So, the skill that we are going to learn definitely helps in economic development through enhancing the skills for the workforce with the help of adaptability, and then it gives whatever the kind of job market is changing, according to that we are going to learn skills. Is it not? Now nobody tries to go for learning cooking. Why will they go now, right? So similarly, even the education pattern is also going to come back, the skill pattern is going to come back, everything is going to happen. According to that rapid changes in the market, the skills are going to be acquired by the members, stakeholders of the society, and they are going to give contribution to the economic development. And definitely there is going to be an increased productivity, because the more you have learned, the best you are able to give it to the society where you are working. Whether you are working in a non-profit organization, whether you are working with a human resource center, whether you are working with a college, school, or wherever, any sector you take it up, you are going to give your best of services there. That is why what happens is, we are going to have a increased productivity with the help of educated group of people, right? And then innovation and entrepreneurship is something which we are talking very often nowadays, because as a out of waste you are going to create some art, right? Now if you go towards the city, you can see not exactly city means not almost the interior part of the city, like MG Road or Labby Road or something like that. You go, you can see a bundle of people who are from the villages and like remote villages. They will come with so many products. It is like the forest waste will be there, no? Those kind of forest waste will be considered as an art piece, and they will be selling it to the people in the urban area. Now if we are in village, wood log, what do we do? We throw it. But then these same people, what do? Is they make some creativity out of that and they sell it to the people in the urban area. We keep that as a showpiece. Is it not? That is something which is innovation we are talking about. Entrepreneurial skills we have to develop over a period of time. Entrepreneurial skills, when we are talking about education through society, because only through education, or majorly through education, we are trying to involve in community building. What do you mean by community building? You are trying to give your contribution to the society in different ways. With your education, you are going to give it in a different way, and then when you are working with some companies or some offices or some organizations, your contribution is totally different. Thereby what is happening is, there is a diverse groups which are contributing for the community building. And then civic participation, this also gives a lot of importance through education, where we are talking about social cohesion. If you are talking to people, if you are mingling with the different people, only then you will be able to understand who is who, what is what, right? Now we talk about gated communities, the apartment life. The next house person who is there, because education is something which we are learning from lifelong learning. I am going to teach you, you are going to teach me. I am a teacher, that means it is not that I am perfect, is it not? Even I may have a lot of knowledge. So what I don't know, that I will try to learn from you. That is what is lifelong learning, where we are going to talk about all these things. And then definitely education brings a kind of inequality will be reduced. That is what we do say, but then when we say the negative impact, this is totally opposite to that. When we are talking about inequalities, when we are getting educated, the more education you attain, you are able to go to a higher position, right? The more education, the more higher employability skills, and then you are able to earn more, thereby you are able to increase your social status. That is what we talk about. And that theory says that it is going to reduce the